Hello, welcome back to the You're Not Serious podcast. It's Emerald, IG, it's M, and this is
I can introduce myself.
TV Joe P.
All right, yeah, this TV Joe P. All right, so let's talk about it. Age gaps. Ooh, wee. Yeah, Jinx, you owe me a soda. Yeah, some of y'all not even old enough to understand that one. But
Does age gap in a relationship matter? Absolutely.
it does. I'll say it does, but it doesn't once you get to a certain point.
Okay, and what age do you think that is, and how many years apart do you think is okay?
Once you get to be past 70, it don't matter.
Okay.
Like once you get to
Okay.
be past 70, an age gap don't matter.
Okay, well, do you
Like-
mean like 70, the youngest with the age gap of with somebody who's like 90 years old?
Yeah,
that doesn't
that
matter.
don't matter.
Or 70 and below.
No, so once you get to be 70, you could date like 90.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I agree with that.
But I kind of don't really feel like it's no reason for a nigga who 30 to be smashing no 18-year-old girl. bro.
Hell nah. That's a child still. Like, you know, they may feel like an adult because they're 18 and all, but like, no.
Yeah,
Absolutely
like,
not.
like I get it. It's like legally okay. And I heard like, not even I heard,
Yeah.
if you are in the podcast space and you know which podcaster's been talking about what the age of consent is, like, I don't know. To me, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just wickedness if you like 32, 33
Mm-hmm.
and you smashing on 18, 19-year-old girls, bro. Like,
I'll say this.
Like,
32,
relax.
33, even smashing a 21-year-old, you are crazy. Like 32, 33-year-old smashing a 21-year-old, you're sick. Just because they could drink, that don't mean they don't still have the mind of like an 18-year-old damn near. They
I
could
don't
just
want to
drink.
say you're completely sick,
No, you're
but
a sick fucking bastard.
I don't want to say you're completely sick, but nigga, you starting to push it.
Starting.
But then again, ooh.
Did they even finish like college yet?
But then again, I mean, if you can, nah.
Exactly. Like,
If you can, like, I don't know, actually. If you can, once you get past like 21, it's different.
no.
Like-
Hell no. Hell no. I'll say this. You past 30, ain't no way you should be dating somebody under 25.
I'll say
25 should be the
23.
youngest. 23 is hella young. Hell no.
I'll say
a
23.
33-year-old, just imagine your daughter is 23 years old and
Yeah.
she bring an old-ass 33-year-old home. She's 23.
33, nah. Maybe 10 years might be my limit. I don't know.
23 and 33 is 10 years apart.
10
so
years
you're saying
each
your
way,
daughter
probably
can
my
bring your 23-year-old daughter can bring a 33-year-old home and you will be
Maybe
okay
30.
with that.
30.
You'll
30.
be okay with
30.
that? Hell no. You
30.
know you're not going to be okay with that because that shit is sick as fuck.
30.
And you need to find somebody closer to
If-
your age.
if
You
he
ain't got
30
no business
Nah,
going.
if he
you
30, 23 and 30, not that. It's bad, but it's not.
damn near 10 years. So you'll be
maybe,
okay with that?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I did
No, just think
say
about-
something like, I don't know. It is. It's not as bad as it seems.
So just think about your daughter.
Yeah.
She's 23. She
Yep.
brings back home a 30-year-old. You
Absolutely.
okay?
I mean, if she's happy and he handling business, I guess, like,
You're sick. You know damn well you're
I
not
don't-
going to be okay with that.
why wouldn't I be?
Because he old as fuck and you know his mindset is way different from hers. It's like you're 23 years old. You don't even really have life figured out. You can't even get shit without me co-signing on it. Like you're too young. No.
Yeah, at first I thought it was kind of sick, but now I'm thinking, nah, it ain't really that bad. Maybe like 40 to 20 is bad, but 30,
No, 30 and a 23-year-old is horrifying.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What's so horrifying about it?
Because once again, the co-signing thing is one example. It's
I'm not
like
paying bills.
No. I'm just saying it's one example. You are still too young to even get your own shit without. You can't even rent a fucking car like without your parents. No, you're too young.
So
You're too young.
I don't know, bro. Like I kind of disagree. Like 23 is old enough to know what's going on,
No,
but
you
30 is.
Think about when you were 23. BSing.
I was BS.
Bullshit.
I was BSing, but I knew what was going on.
Like what? Sorry, I'm gonna let you speak.
Maybe. Yeah, when I was 23, I kind of knew what was going on. Maybe being around a 30-year-old would have helped my mind develop more. I don't know.
Or that 30-year-old just gonna call you childish and be like, "You're not on my level because my mindset is different."
Well, guess
you're
what?
You're a kid still.
You're saying you're not on my level, but why are you goosing me?
Because he's disgusting and want to date somebody young.
Hey,
That's too damn young.
Hey, if you're not on my level, it don't really matter.
A 30-year-old should not be dating anybody under 25. Like 25 should just be the youngest. 25 should be the youngest for sure. Like if you're 30. 23. Hell no. Okay, your son, just imagine one of these 30-year-old women preying on your fucking 23-year-old son. You're going to look at that bitch like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, it depends.
It depends on what?
Do my son got some shit going on?
Yes, I imagine that your son would be successful.
Okay,
yes.
So he's a success. Define success. How successful is he?
Success is subjective. So however success is in your mind, just think about that and put that on your son.
He making $250 a year at 23.
So you saying if he was making less than that it would be okay?
No, he did. I was just thinking about like opulence. I wasn't thinking about like what he would have to do. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just describing like you said like a scenario. Okay, so I'm making one up. Nigga making. Okay,
I'd
so
be damned. If I had a son or a daughter, either way, bitch, get out of my face. You're not finna date my son with your 30-year-old disgusting ass.
I didn't even get to finish my scenario.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So, once again, in my scenario, the nigga making $250 a year, maybe, he living on his own, and he talking to a 30-year-old woman. As long as he don't marry her, shit, do what you do, nigga.
Okay, but that's what relationships are. You date
not necessarily.
You date to potentially marry. Otherwise, you're not really dating for real. You just wasting each other's time.
He wasting her time.
Busting cheeks or whatever the fuck y'all doing.
No,
for real. Like.
But I'm just saying, like, nigga, just mess with her. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't put it like pat. Like, don't just marry her. Do what you do.
So you would want him to marry what age?
Whatever age makes him happy.
So a 50-year-old makes him happy. That's okay?
No.
Why not?
Because she probably can't have your kids, and you need to secure the legacy.
Okay, well, when you're in your late 30s, you're basically the same as a 50-year-old because it's a harder chance for you to even have a kid.
And that's why I said like 30. You know what I'm saying?
No. But what if she's 30 and already have kids?
Okay, then don't. I'm gonna get that. Dating somebody with kids is a whole different discussion with me. Period.
But a lot of 30-year-old women have children.
All right,
already.
let's talk about that. A lot of
dating.
Let's talk about that.
Talk about what? No.
Dating people with kids.
Okay, we can talk about that, but I'm just saying. You're saying it's okay for your 23-year-old son or daughter to date somebody that's hella older than them, and I'm just like, hell nah.
If they're 30,
if a bitch came to my house with my son being 23 years old, 30, and potentially have children or not, bitch, get the fuck on.
You just made up a whole bunch of stuff I never even said. So like, no,
I didn't say you said that. Hey. I'm thinking of a scenario in my mind, like, and it's just kind of pissing me off because it's just like, go find somebody your fucking age.
Why is it making you mad that somebody else is just living their life?
Because there's people who actually do this in real life, and it's just like, leave these young people alone and let them go and explore and date people their own age. Like,
so what? So you saying 5 years is the maximum age gap?
It depends on when the 5 years is, because I feel like if you're 18 and you're dating somebody that's 5 years older than you, that's still kind of like wicked to me. But if you're 20 dating a 25-year-old, that should be the max, but that's still hella old because you ain't even 21 yet. Like, did you just turn 20? Like, we don't know.
Shit.
Because it's different mindsets. Like, you have a different mindset.
It okay. I get what you're saying when it comes to like 18, but once you get to 23, you kind of can just date a 30-year-old if you want to.
No.
You can.
You
It's
hardly
okay.
even finish college, boo. Like,
So what?
relax.
What does college mean?
College is the time you explore. You go in and go learn and study and stuff, but you also go explore. You find yourself. You go find
And I found
friends,
and now I found
longtime friends,
myself and
potentially.
now I found myself and now I got
You found yourself all the
yep,
way.
in the
But now
30-year-old.
you're thrown into the real world with your degree.
Yep.
And you still don't really know what to do because you really haven't been in the real world for real. You've been at the school all this time. So do you really know the real world for real?
Maybe.
It depends on your experience in college. Did you have to pay your way through the whole time, or did you get fucking scholarships and didn't have to work unless you wanted to work? Like, some people have it easy, some people have it hard. Like, I just really what? I'm just saying, like, that makes a difference. It does, because if you had to work and stuff and do all these type of things in college, you might know the real world a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying you know it all the way, but you have a little bit of experience. It just depends on how your college experience was.
I still kind of feel like no matter what the situation was or is, regardless, 23 is not that different from 30.
How so?
Well, it is, but okay, it's actually way different. 23 is actually way different than 30, but like dating wise, I kind of feel like you can get away with it. Because if somebody's 40 and somebody's 33, you can get away with that.
Yeah, because 33, you're already kind of an adult. You probably already got kids already. Because a lot of people already have children and stuff, multiple at that age, actually. And so 33 and 40.
Okay, what if you don't?
Then you don't. And you like over 30, if you're over 30, dating a 40-year-old is not bad. But if you're over 30 and you're dating a 23-year-old, or you're 30 and you're dating a 23-year-old, that's bad, because they're still growing. They still, once again, like, why would the fuck do you think that you were compatible with a 30-year-old?
Old enough to buy a gun.
Yeah,
If you're 23, you're old enough to buy a gun. You're
Okay.
old enough to go to war.
Okay.
Old enough to buy a house.
Are
buy an apartment.
Are you? Do you even have enough fucking credit built at 23?
What if you got cash?
Okay, well, if you have cash, whoop-de-fucking-do. You fucking defeated the world.
Yep.
But the rest of the world have to build up their credit, get multiple credit cards, do all these type of things just to get a home. You not old enough.
I'm not saying I did it, but it is niggas that's 23 out there that got homes.
Yeah, and that's fine. Once again, y'all defeated the world, but should y'all still date a 30-year-old? No, I don't think so.
I mean, what if the
I don't think
30-year-old
so.
understands them way more than the 23-year-old?
No, I'm not saying they have to date exactly 23 and 23. You could date if you're
29 and a
23.
half.
No, if you're 23 and you date a 26-year-old, that's still way better than a 30-year-old.
29 and a half.
30 and you looking at fucking people that's in their lower 20s, like, no, like, you're just as close to 20 when you're 23 to 25. Like, you almost just as close.
So let's see the age. 23. What's the age you say stop at? 29 and a half.
I'll say 26.
You have a 3-year dating with? No.
No,
You
not
could
it's
date-
not for every, like,
Nah, because if
It's
you
not for
23,
every
26,
age.
because you could have been in the same college as a nigga who was literally 27 in the same class. Like, nigga, stop. No way.
I just think that it really, because when you're 27, you kind of real close to 30. You pushing that. 26 is close too, but it's, I don't know. Like, it's not for every age group though. Like, there could be a 7-year gap if you're over 30. Like, if you're 33 and date a 40-year-old, I don't think that matters. But I do think it matters if you're 30 and you date a 23-year-old. Just like if somebody's 18 and they're dating somebody 7 years older than them, I think it does make a difference. Just like when you said a 70-year-old could date a 90-year-old, that's a 20 age difference gap. That does not matter. They're both old. So, like, it just depends on the age group to me.
It makes sense, but once to me you get past, like, I don't know, 23 to me, 30 you could do that. 23, you could do 27. You could for sure do that. You definitely could. If you 23, you could for sure do 28.
Really?
Yeah. You definitely could.
Okay. Your youngest sibling.
Yeah.
Imagine them dating somebody.
My youngest sibling is 19.
Okay. Imagine,
They're a teenager.
Yeah. Okay. The teenager adults in the world, right?
Yep.
Imagine them dating somebody 5 years older than them. You will be spazzing. You full of shit. Full of shit.
Yeah, nah.
You'll be spazzing out right now. Like, who? You old ass
but
freak.
Like you said, it's different for age groups. She's a teenager. What are you talking about?
She's 19.
It's a teenager.
She's 19.
You can't even buy a drink.
She's 19. So now it goes back to drinking.
No, I'm just saying.
No, she's 19. She's 19.
I'm just saying you're not of legal age to do nothing. 23 is legal age.
Full of shit, bro.
No.
You full of shit.
Hold on, let me talk. 19 is not the legal age to do nothing. Well, it is, but it's not. 23, you can go to the bars, clubs, all that.
You can gamble at 19.
No, you can't. You got to be 21, I think.
In some places.
Okay. Yeah, in some places. I don't know. I'm fact check us on that. But it's different than being 21. Once you're past 21, the shit is way different.
Okay, we'll see. When she's 23, we'll see how you'll react.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're full of shit. You're not having that.
I'm really not.
You're not having that. You would be spazzing like, who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know. To me, 30 is just not that crazy.
It's not that crazy to people that aren't related to you. But once it becomes personal, now it's crazy.
It's crazy to you.
It's crazy to me in general. Yeah, it is.
I'm just saying, bro, like if once you get past 21, the age range changes. That 18 to 21 range should only be messing with people 18 to 21, right? They should only be in there. Once you get to 21 to 20, once you get to 23, you can date niggas that's 30. Yeah, like
once again, we'll see. We'll see if that's okay.
I'm just saying you can date niggas that's 30 once you.
Well, that's
even if you guys if you got some shit in common. You might not even have nothing in common with the nigga. I'm just saying.
You don't. A 23-year-old doesn't have anything in common with a 30-year-old.
You might.
No.
You might pay bills.
Nope.
The same bills. You go to work at the same job.
Nope. Not good enough.
You might have the same hobbies.
What does that mean? There's plenty of people that's your age that have the same hobbies.
That's what I'm saying. What if they bonded so much over these hobbies that they get married? What if they just love mountain biking so much they became a mountain biking family and just every weekend they went out mountain biking and got married and they was 23 and he was 30?
Gross.
That was her true love.
Gross.
So she can't have love?
She can have love, but
she can't
find
have
somebody
love?
Closer to your age. Like, but if you don't find nobody in your prime, your youth, then when you get older past 30, then that's when it's like, okay, you should start probably looking for somebody that may be a little bit older. And that's fine. But 23, nah, you could find somebody closer to your age. You don't have to date that old ass man. You don't have to date that old ass lady. Like, you don't. What?
I never said you have to. I'm just saying, if you like that nigga, then he's 30. Or if you like that girl and she's 30,
weirded out if he even
you
looking
can go
at
do
you
that.
for
And
real. It's like, why you ain't got nobody that's closer to your age? What's wrong with you?
23.
You didn't get no bitches that you had to come over to the other girls.
Yep.
You have no fucking snap.
You have no. Hey,
None.
Man, if you know, you know. But like, I get what you saying, but then again, what if that was his bitches? I don't know. Like if they like him, just hey, well, who are you to tell them you can't like them?
Their parent.
They're adults. Everybody is involved as an adult. 23 to 30 is just.
Okay, well, I hope you keep that same energy if it actually happens.
That's if.
Yeah, that's if it actually happens. I mean, you think it's okay, so maybe one of your kids will think it's okay. Take after you, you know? You think it's all right.
I mean, who knows? The world may never know, bro, but I just don't think it's the end of the world if that happens. I just don't think it is.
Oh, man.
You just sitting up here making it, I don't know.
Making what?
Making it seem like that is just like a death sentence for them just because they 23 and they 30. Like the 30-year-old could put them on some serious knowledge and help them.
Okay, but that's all they should be doing. They shouldn't be clapping their cheeks. Like, they shouldn't be doing that.
Everybody involved is consensual and over the age of 21.
So?
Like, nigga, these are... At 23, you know what
you're
doing,
not an
bro.
adult.
You're not an adult, but
if you can't rent a car, if you can't fucking go to school or go to a trade school without co-signing with your parents, you're not an adult.
Okay, at 23, you're an adult, bro.
No, you're not.
Like, you're a young adult, but you're an adult at 23.
You're a young adult at 18.
You're a young adult at 18, right? But you're not 18. You're a kid, bro.
It's a kid to me too, but if we're being technical, that's a young adult.
You're right. Okay, technical, you're a young adult, but at 23, you're a fucking 23-year-old man.
You're not a certified adult.
Okay, well.
So that means everybody who ever did anything, we have to hold everybody accountable that's younger than 25. Like, you're an adult, period, point blank. Doesn't matter.
23 is an adult, period. Thanks for tuning in to the You're Not Serious podcast.
Full of shit.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.
Peace.